Hello, welcome to Pakenham Mazda. My name's Oliver and this is a 2021 Skoda Octavia RS. This is in fantastic condition, this car. Touch over 7,000 Ks from new, finished in moon white. It's stunning, and as it's a very, very warm day that it's arrived here with 3 factory keys. You just hit the unlock button, press and hold for a couple of seconds, and you have a global unlock on all the windows, which is a fantastic feature of this car. You can of course lock them and close them up again by pressing and holding the lock button, just like so. As mentioned, this is a 2021 Skoda Octavia RS. It is packed with features. We'll go through them today, and just the car in general is a fantastic all-rounder. Not only is it a very, very comfortable car, even on these 19-inch alloy wheels, which are stunning, which we'll take a closer look at, but it's also a really practical family car. The Wagon, nice massive boot space actually, 600 litres. We'll have a look at it in person, but it's very, very generous indeed. And what's more, it's powered by a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine. It's a cousin, I suppose you could say, a Czech cousin of the Golf GTI. However, is actually more affordable than the new Golf GTI. And this is a fantastic power plant. It's got a 7-speed DSG as well, and they pair very, very nicely together. Really, it's lovely to drive on both spirited drives, we're told, and also on the highway. Start here at the front of the Octavia. You got these matrix LED headlights, the Skoda mustache, front grille, and just that styling is beautiful. Front parking sensors along the car. Obviously nice meaty tyres there, Bridgestones of course, and the 19-inch alloy wheels. Red brake calipers really to set it apart from a standard Octavia. Black side mirrors of course. Keyless entry on both driver and passenger side. And stepping inside the cabin, just take a look at those seats. I can tell you, I've sat in the car and done a bit of driving here. It is very, very comfortable in these seats. The bolsters are very supportive, very ergonomic, and being cloth, they're very breathable as well, especially in the Melbourne heat that you get during summer. There's nothing worse than sweaty, sticky leather. So very nice indeed. This doesn't smell of smoke, no pet hair, and being related to Volkswagen and Audi, I can tell you this is definitely more Audi than Volkswagen in this dash, with the ambient lighting, the nice carbon fiber weave through the dash and the Alcantara with the red stitching to go along with the seat. It's a beautiful interior. Probably one of my favourite design features would probably be the door cards. You have a mixture of leather, Alcantara, and this really nice mesh where the sound system is. Taking a look in the back. Take a look at those seats again in the rear with the diamond stitching. Just beautiful seating really. ISOFIX points. That passenger seat's quite far back, but there's a very generous leg room. I'm 6 foot tall and I can fit behind these front seats very comfortably. You also have these blinds to keep the sun out. Obviously they tuck away just there. European styling of course, they just think of everything. Really, really nice styling overall, and again, fantastic car. Apologies for the wind noise here, it is quite windy, but I did want to get this video done whilst the car arrived because I don't expect it to last very long. There's your rear sensors there, and we'll just take a look at this generous boot space. It is a powered tailgate on this, several ways to open, the keys, the button just there, or just the external button. And they really pack everything in here. You have a mesh net, for locking down cargo. You have a rubber Skoda genuine boot mat in this one, which is actually a reversible floor, carpet on one side, rubber on the other. Great idea. And also some cargo storage areas as well. Some tabs to fold the seats forward and down if you choose to. And you do have the ski pass through as well. Cargo blind just a really usable space. As you can see, that boot's massive. This would be a great car for prams or for shopping, whatever it may be. You can see you've got different lock points there for the parcel shelf. And those seats can fold forward, front seats permitting. It's a very, very generous space. These tail lights just come back. These tail lights are awesome. LED tail lights, of course. Fuel tank on the left-hand side. And it took me a second to figure out what this was. However, I do believe this to be something we'll never ever use in Melbourne, but it's great to have, I suppose, if you live in more inclement conditions. This is an ice scraper for your windscreen and your glass. Little depth gauges there on the sides, so pretty cool feature. This little Easter egg there that lives in there next to the fuel tank. They do recommend 95 fuel. Black side mirrors, of course, which I touched on before, but black shark fin and also black roof rails on top. Pull the seats back, you can see again it's very clean back here. And in the rear of the center console you have air vents, some storage, and 2 USB-C sockets, which is pretty cool to see in a car these days, as USB-C is becoming more and more common. The driver's door card. In terms of specification, this car really has it all. It isn't fitted with the luxury premium pack, but pretty much has everything else. Your power tailgate button there, auto mirrors, and windows, of course, naturally. Stepping into the cabin, you have your engine start-stop button just there. A nice, comfortable, easy to grip multifunction steering wheel with a flat bottom. That's very nice indeed. Your light controls are over here on the right. And just this sort of 2-style steering wheel is very nice, smooth leather on top. On the sides and bottom is this not perforated, but like a golf ball feel, almost like a dimpled feel with the red stitching. It's just really, really nice. Gloss black as well. They've done a really good job with this Skoda. Cruise control is on the right hand side of the steering wheel, just over here, and you can also adjust those settings within that main infotainment, which we'll get to in a second. Flappy paddles for a bit more spirited driving, and you have your indicators on the left, wipers on the right, obviously European spec. Another one I wanted to show you is the little Skoda thing that happens when you open the door. That's pretty cool. And also, a little Easter egg, got an umbrella. Pretty cool, I would say. Not something we have in the Mazda range, but yeah, got a little Skoda badge on it. Press the button, pops out, and yeah, pretty sick. I'll pop that back in there. Just something extra cool about the Skoda. How good is this gauge display? Now here on the steering wheel, by cycling through the bottom buttons, you can choose between the different displays that you get to see, from a digital sat-nav to various types of other digital or digitalized analog displays, I suppose. Depends on how you feel. So pretty cool. Obviously you got your fuel indications and temperature indication over here, the different areas, range and whatnot. You can see 7,270 k's from new. These features are absolutely packed in this car, as I've mentioned a couple times now. All LED interior lighting as well, just much brighter. Black headliner, very premium. Sunglass holder just there. Now, by no means am I an expert in the Skoda products, but as you can see, everything's pretty straightforward once you get used to looking at it. You have a wireless charging by the looks of it just down here, 2 more USB Type-C, and I did read about this. I did Google this one just to dob myself in. Take a look at that, another USB Type-C. Now that's for dash cameras. So dash cameras are becoming very popular. Hasn't got one fitted in this car. Most cars at dealerships wouldn't, unless the previous owner fitted them. However, we can arrange dash cameras. We have a black view option, which is awesome. The Gold Pro edition. But anyway, the shameless plug there, but the USB Type-C, that's so you don't have any cables through your headlining making a rattling noise or anything like that. A small USB Type-C can connect straight to the dash camera there. Just a great idea. So quite ingenious, really. But getting back to the infotainment here, everything is all touchscreen. Now your sat nav, your climate, your audio, everything is on here, this one screen. So you'll notice there's no buttons for the climate control. You hit climate there. It does have smart AC, so the different options. You also have your classic AC where you can choose it yourself, and air care, which as it appears to be, it's your filter for pollen and other inhalants and pollutants. You can adjust your different buttons here for volume.
I didn't have anything to do with this. I saw a TikTok
nice clear sound system. You can turn it off there. In your settings, as you can see, very, very responsive. Home, you have the classic layout just here. You can hit vehicle over here. Change some exterior options, for instance your mirrors, comfort lights, headlights, tires. Interior, you can change the cluster. You can also change the interior lighting, so the dark you want it, or the lighter, really depends on what it is that you're after. And we can go back to home. You also have, of course, modes to change your driving mode selection. So you have your normal, sport, and individual. Sport plumbs in some extra sound. You can also change various other features like the chassis, steering, the drive, just to be a bit more responsive on the throttle there for you. And as I mentioned, it does increase the sound coming through the sound system. It is, a plumbed in sound. It isn't completely genuine, but it does feel like you're driving, a premium Audi RS product rather than a Skoda RS product. But that's not to say this isn't a very fun car to drive. It certainly is. P assist, that is your parking assistance. So your camera, you've got front and rear sensors, and the car can also help you with parking there. This is pretty cool as well. You do have the option to change your info and climate whilst you're in reverse, so you don't have to just be looking at the camera. So it's all pretty handy and cool features to have, I would say. You can also press set just here, and you can see various other options: start, stop, traction control, ESC, sport. You can really adjust everything in the car, but we'll leave that for your imagination. The vents have these nice silver accents, if you will, and the gear knob, there isn't one, so keeps it nice and flush through this area. You have, again, matching with the air vents, this little toggle, so you can toggle into reverse, down for neutral, all the way down for drive, and you can push that sort of down on itself to change from drive to sport, and that just changes your throttle response. Hit P, goes into park. You can feel the brake move, and you also have the electronic parking brake option there. Up for on, down for off. You can also turn, rather than just doing it in the screen, you can turn your idle start stop on and off there. Not sure what that is. I assume it's holder for the key. You also have two cup holders there. Of course, you can cover that up. Pop that back. Some more storage. Nice big center console armrest and a massive glove box. Also is chilled, so you can open and close this vent to allow air to plumb through there, as well as from the climate control through the vents in the dashboard. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've walked through this 2021 Skoda Octavia RS. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out. If we don't know the answer offhand, we'll try and find the correct answer for you. Again, we're a Mazda dealership. We're very, very lucky to have a Skoda like this one here with us, with a touch over 7,000 Ks. It's purely a result of buying a vehicle that wasn't quite suitable to the needs of the owner. They traded it in, very regrettable, I'm told, into the new car department here, into a larger car. I do believe it was a CX-9, so it just needs something with 7 seats, but take a look at that. such road presence. I've got 50 images of the car on the advertisement as well as this video, so hopefully this answers any questions you might have. Of course, if it doesn't, like I said, just let us know. We're here to help. If you require finance for the vehicle, we do have some fantastic banking partners, so please get in touch and let us know. Again, I apologize for the wind noise in this video. If there is some, I'm sure there will be, being in the field here, but the dealership's just there behind frame. If you have a trade-in, please let us know. We take all makes and models, obviously, and we'd love to help out. We can do it all over the phone, nice and easy, just how it should be. And please give us a call today on 5942-5238. My name's Oliver. It'll be my pleasure to handle your inquiry, and I hope to see you very soon for this Skoda or any of the other high-quality pre-owned cars that we have in stock. Have a great day. Let's talk to you soon.